Hi, my name is Corey Seemiller, and I'm the upcoming issue editor for A New Directions for Student Leadership. The topic is on student leadership competency development, and I wanted to share with you a little bit about what the issue entails and why we even put it together in the first place. So I've been working on leadership competencies for nearly a decade now, trying to understand how to best develop students. And as a practitioner, I was struggling with ways to have intentional program design on what to teach students and then how to then measure whether they were learning it. And I was working in student affairs as a director of leadership programs at the time. And I worked with a colleague of mine to try to figure out what should we be teaching students, and then again, how should we be measuring that. So over the course of the last decade, I've been fascinated with, interested in, and certainly useful of leadership competencies in the work that we do in higher education with students. I've since transitioned to a faculty role and found that competencies are just as useful in the classroom as they are in co-curricular experiences. And so I'm excited to have worked with a number of really talented people to put together this issue that really covers a broad array of issues related to leadership competencies. So you might think to yourself, what actually is a competency? Well, a competency is knowledge, value, ability, or behavior that basically helps you effectively engage in a task or behavior. So for students, we want to try to help them develop so that they can best execute leadership. And so this particular issue really walks readers through, start to finish, how to implement a competency-based approach into leadership development. Now, there are many great ways to do leadership development. There's all sorts of frameworks and models. This is one of them, but I really do believe that this issue will present a really innovative and cutting-edge way to develop student leaders, as well as be able to measure their growth and development for all the reasons that we know assessment is important. So the issue has 8 chapters. Now, for those folks that are looking for just the practical approach, they want to know start to finish, how does this work? The issue really starts with what are competencies, what are leadership competencies, and then what are student leadership competencies, and walks readers through how to understand what they are, where they came from in the history. From there, there's many other chapters that focus on pedagogy. How do we create intentional instructional design that helps develop student leadership competencies? And then another chapter